What's up, guys? I'm Isaac. That's Back Road Harley-Davidson here in Raleigh, North Carolina, with your pre-owned bike of the week, the 2021 Street Glide. Now, this right here is probably one of America's favorite motorcycles, the Street Glide, especially these newer models powered by that Milwaukee 8 motor going into a 6-speed transmission and that 2-to-1-to-2 exhaust. Now, these motorcycles are fantastic for those longer stretches of cruising with the Batwing fairing, the Boom GTS infotainment system, 6-gallon tank, and locking saddlebags. And while they're plenty great out on the highway, they're still light and nimble enough to be able to whip around as your everyday commuter sort of bike. Now, the one we have for you today is pretty stock through and through, but still stands out with this gorgeous Tahitian Teal paint job all over. You've got that nice deep blue that really comes to life in the sunshine thanks to all the metallic flake. And then up in the front, you do have a tinted windshield on top. It is a little bit lower, so you can see over pretty well, but it is tinted to help reduce some of that glare off the road and to help match that fairing a little bit better. And to help you see even better, you do have an LED headlight up in the front. Now, these motorcycles are just fantastic options, so we're gonna go and show you why this is one of America's favorite motorcycles from Harley-Davidson and why the Street Glide might just want to be your next motorcycle. All right, what's up, guys? So today we have the 2021 Street Glide, Tahitian Teal, gorgeous color, LED lighting, dual front brakes with ABS, and gorgeous color. We have the foam mount I'll talk about a little bit later, 6-gallon tank, saddlebags, full rear fender with little brake lights in the bottom there. Those are always fun. Saddlebags, let me get my gloves out of here. Pretty fancy, right? Pretty fancy. So here we are. Stock seat. I'd never had any problems with the stock seat on Street Glides before. It does have the little seat gap there, so you can put a backrest in for the rider, which is, if you put one of those on, it's so cozy. Would recommend. So go ahead and start this thing on up. Got the keyless entry fob in my pocket, so to start, all I can do is turn that. See your little light display here. Flip that switch. I'm going to make sure it's in neutral here for us, and then accept that, and then go and start. Oh yeah, and she's good to go. Normally I'd run the radio on this, but for you guys, not today, just because I want you guys to be able to hear me talk. Granted, 107 radio would be nice, or Bluetooth. Lots of good audio options. I'll walk through all those here in a moment. Yeah, as you can see, she is plenty good to go. So it's already a little bit warmed up, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a leg over here and send it. Do have the full length crash bar. You didn't really see the shorter crash bars until you saw those on the specials. Yeah, absolutely in love with this color. Gorgeous, lots of fun here. So throw a leg over. Nice good kickstand. So if I did want to put my phone in here and charge it, push that up, I could plug it in here and then just slide the phone right on in. Some larger phone cases it won't fit, but this does have Bluetooth, so if you want to just use the Bluetooth, you could do that. So that way you can keep your phone in your pocket. Can't tell you how many times I've left my phone in there before and been like, oh, let me go back and get it. So navigation controls for this are right here. Cruise controls right there. We do have our high beam there. This lets us cycle through things up on the top. So you got our miles, A, B, and then our fuel range. Then we have our fuel gauge right here. So lots of fun stuff to go through on this bike. But since we're not using the radio, I'm going to leave this on navigation here, so that way you guys can see our map and see a little bit about where we're going. Nice, good, responsive. Let's go ahead and get it. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty. It's probably the quietest ride I've ever made on a Street Glide. Needs more music bumping. And while the radio upgrades you can do on these bikes are great, the stock radio is pretty good. I do feel a little bit closer on this bike for some reason. I don't know if it's the can't tell if this bike has like little reach back controls or what, but I definitely feel more, maybe I just haven't ridden in Street Glide in a while, but I do feel much more on it, like I'm rocking mids or something. I'll party with it. So good to go. Got our nice little mirrors here. I really do like the mirrors on the Street Glide just because they seem to go out a little bit further. so I feel like I can just see just a little bit better. Lots of good braking on these bikes, for show. Let me adjust that a little bit. So I just always felt like I could see a little bit better. I don't know what it is about touring 107s. Maybe you just feel like you're going so much faster on these things, but at the same time, you're not, you know? Same time, or at least the same time, you don't feel like you're going that much faster. Let's see if we can beat this light. Oh yeah, that touring suspension, very nice. Hardly, I forgot I was supposed to be telling you guys about the bumps because I wasn't even feeling them. And then you do have your gear indicator right down there as well. But we're gonna hop on the highway and show you guys where these bikes shine really well. Because everyone wants to go cruise the back roads, but like it or not, you'll have to be taking this bike out on the highway at some point. Plenty of good pep and pull, I'll say. Go ahead and pop it in that 6th gear, cruise at 70. It's not bad at all. We're gonna ease up for that school bus there, or we could do that. I'd rather not sit behind somebody going slow on the highway, especially when you're the smallest vehicle. Don't particularly enjoy people running up on me. But yeah, these bikes just pull so easily. Just a quick rip down with the wrist and they're gone. I love these bikes. They're so much fun. Oh. Granted, I've got a lot more experience with street glide, so I've done the most road glide I've really ridden was on our ride and review we did not terribly long ago on the 18, that kinetic green road glide that you guys saw. Edited on that. That was pretty good. I like the navigation. Lots of fun things you can do with these things. If you hook up your headset to these, then you could actually use the voice command on them, but that does require pairing these motorcycles with the headset, or with a headset. But speaking of fun little upgrades you can do, it does have it's got a little phone mount right here. So I believe this is the Zero phone mount. Personally, one of my favorite phone mounts for touring bikes, just because it puts your phone or device in a really good position to me. You guys got a green light. Let's go boogie. So I feel like it puts your phone in a really good position, because then your phone would sit right about here. And to me, I feel like that's a really good spot for it. So, you know, you put it right there, and then that way it's out of the way of the screen and not really covering up too much. So yeah, you might block your speaker a little bit, but not enough to really matter on that. Oh no. I might just have to talk to you guys later. I'm about to just turn on the radio here. We will see how the radio sounds for you guys though. So if I was riding behind these cars and I was like, you know what, we need radio. I hit the home button with my left thumb, go over to the music, do that, and boom, radio's always been on, but now I can turn the volume up.
Now, the request was made by a government transparency site called Black Vault.
You can push over to the right, I believe, yeah, and that'll tune it.
That revealed that the Navy
push over to the
has more than
right
400
one,
unidentified aerial
then that can go to your pre-settings.
20 years alone.
So, works out pretty well. Works out pretty well to me. Oh yeah, she'll do just fine for you. I got no complaints with this bikes. They do well, they're pretty nimble. If you've been keeping up with any of our videos, then you've probably heard me tell this story a million times, but I took this bike out for, I took a street glide. I was borrowing from a family friend who wasn't riding too much, or they couldn't ride for a month, so they took it out, and I kept it warm for them, and it was nice being able to ride it around Raleigh for a whole month, whereas that was kind of the daily bike. Just because, you know, it really forced you to put yourself in different positions than you might normally do with the bike. It was great. Let's see how these things lean. Not too bad. I feel like I got a little bit of room there. Not quite king of the baggers action on this thing yet, but we can put in some work. Feels like it needs some work. Or it feels like we need to put in some work on this thing and go rip it. But speaking of ripping, it is a gorgeous day to be ripping. Perfect day for it. Shoot, I might shoot video on 5 more bikes today just so I can keep doing it on a day like today. Other fun thing I just noticed is that you do have your little compass there on the bottom. So that way, you can, as you're turning, you can kind of keep an idea of which direction you've been heading the whole way. So if you need to be taking 40 west, and then you realize that your compass says you're going east, then you might realize that you took the wrong ramp. It's always good to go ahead and figure that out as quick as possible. So, I am liking these floorboards. I do like it feels so much like mid-controls with this seat and these floorboards right now. I mean, it's just, I feel like I need to be just sending this bike right now. Oh. Because that fairing just takes all of it. That fairing just takes all the wind from you pretty much. So, you know, you could be just boogieing and the elements are off of you, so you'll feel like you can go much quicker than you already are. I need to go take a road glide ST out or a street glide ST and really see how those compare. That's what I'm dying to go do. Oh, hello. Nice car trying to squeeze in beside me. Bikes doing the lane filtering doesn't bother me as much as cars doing the lane filtering. Oh yeah. So you can just tuck right in behind that windshield. So if you wanted to really kind of get on it, tuck in behind the windshield. Oh baby, and you're good to go. Yeah, big fan of this guy. It's just so easy to cruise on these bikes. Oh. Man. Oh, and cruise control. Let's go ahead and show you what that's about. Let's not do it for this trash truck right here. Appreciate it. Oh! Skirt! How'd you like those evasive maneuvers there? We definitely were a little more dramatic than we had to be for those, but they were still fun. Definitely give this guy space. He's just not to throw anything else at us. Stay vigilant, my friends. So let's see, cruise control. I can push this button in right here, and then I can push it down. Cruise control set, right hand off the throttle, and we're golden. Look at that. Look, Mom, no hands. Good to go. I definitely just missed my turn. I think we can go this way here. Yeah. What is this road? I got so distracted by the truck. What is this? Let's see. Wineberry. Alright. Let's see. Oh, cool. Wineberry connects back to Lake Wheeler. Alright. Let's see what we got here. What in the runway track is this? Alrighty. I dig it. Lord be. This isn't bad. This is interesting right here. If we flip that high beam on for these folks, since it's kind of speckled sun and shade through here, let us be seen just a little bit better. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. I dig it. Yeah. Pretty good. All right, well, at least on the bright side, now we're able to kind of figure out how this bike handles some more turns pretty well. And with the map, you can kind of read turns a little bit too. So you can see, like, all right, this turn looks a little bit bigger, so I can ease up a little bit more for it. Oh, that guy is hauling tail. Give you some King of the Baggers lean here for you. Not sure if any of you guys were keeping up with that, the races out there. Oh, boom. Okay, and this is Lake Wheeler Road, and this is basically right back where we started. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, this looks tricky. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, then, what is this, Lake Wheeler? We can take this. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can take this straight back into the dealership there for you guys. Easy as that. Cool. So here we are, cruising on back down. Then we'll take a little bit of a longer way back. Yeah, I mean, these bikes, they just want to be up and they just want to be ridden. So I'm trying to figure out who this bike is for. I mean, these bikes are great for anybody. They're not, I wouldn't say they're going to be the best bike for a brand new rider, just because they're big and they do look a little bit intimidating. But once you kind of throw a leg over and kind of get used to riding it, then you won't have any issues with this thing. This bike will be A-okay. Welcome back to Back to Road. Yeah, big fan of the street glides. You really got to test ride one. Just kind of come see what they're about. See why they're one of America's favorite Harley-Davidsons. So, once again, I'm going to park this bike right here so I can make some funny TikToks for you guys today. And, actually, I'm going to park it in the shade for you. Well, for me, because it's hot. It's a little warm. So, but yeah, thanks you guys for tagging along. So be sure to come out here to Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson and check out some of these bikes. We've got some Tahitian Teal bikes, so come check them out. And in the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you soon.